Alrighty, so my phone that I used to record the video only has 3%. I know some of you like probably just plug it in, but I cannot find the charger right now. So I'm just going to smash through this as quick as possible. Try to extract you can try to extract as much value from this as you can. This is something I've been going through at the moment, so I thought it'd be super applicable to make a video on it. And yeah, you guys can apply it to yourself because this took me years to understand. And it's kind of, it's one of those things that you need to understand probably as soon as possible, the better. So basically in entrepreneurship, as everyone knows, you need to be extremely selfish. Basically, the more selfish you can be, the more selfless you can be later, the more, more giving you can be down at a later point. But basically throughout entrepreneurship, start, beginning, middle, and even maybe towards the end, depending on what type of person you are, you need to be extremely selfish. You always need to be prioritizing your goals, focusing on your vision and your mission. So whatever that may be, whether that's a business, whether that's trading, investing, whatever it may be, whatever that kind of takes to hit that goal, you need to focus on that. You need to cut out all the other shit. For me, when I started, right, I was like 15 when I started my first business, okay? From that point, I essentially stopped seeing my friends. I stopped partying. I stopped drinking, whatever it may be, right? Because a lot of people start drinking late. I was never really super into drinking, but, I stopped doing all that shit with my friends. But yeah, and people are like, oh, that's kind of sad. But for me, I had a vision from the start, okay? People that know me personally, my friends and close friends and all that kind of thing. People that know me, they know I'm very driven. So yeah, for me, that was kind of the right play for me at that time. And you guys need to be the same. You need to prioritize these goals, focus on your vision, focus on your mission. Avoid all the distractions that aren't gonna fucking help with that, and just really eliminate it. Along with that, you need to be able to time manage, right? You need to allocate your time wisely. There's no point in you getting rid of your friends, or not getting rid of your friends, excluding yourself from situations, doing all this. If you're going to sit here and then sit on YouTube or sit on TikTok, you need to be focusing on income producing activities, IPAs. If you're not working on IPAs, you're not even working. So keep that in mind, because for a lot of the time I was like, oh, I'm watching this. It might have been the case, but I'm telling you right now, for instance, if we want to apply it to my current business, if I spent all my time only doing outreach and I did nothing else, I would probably be 10 times further. So you need to always focus on the highest income producing actions, bro. That is all that matters. I was explaining this to a friend of mine that I am teaching at the moment. He's starting his first business. He's quite, he's 4 or 5 years younger than me or whatever. I'm teaching him at the moment. I'm like, bro, nothing that you do, right, that isn't an income producing activity is work. It's just you're fucking around. You're procrastinating. This is all retard shit. It's not important. Don't focus elsewhere. Focus on the income producing activities, and you'll learn on the way. You can build everything out. That's the most important one. So once you've got your priorities and your missions intact, and you can time manage and allocate correctly, right, and you only focus on the income producing activities, you'll be so fucking far ahead. The next thing with that, people don't consider gym, eating healthy, all this kind of shit as work. I'm telling you right now, it is work. That is important. I consider my work day started if once I've gone to the gym in the morning, or once, whatever your routine may be, that is work. If, say, for me, I might go to the gym at 3 or 4 or 5 in the afternoon, that is part of my work day. That is work for me, because it makes you better as a whole. These are all work things. As well with that, you need to be always developing your skills, right? You can see now we've got 4 points. So you can see how selfish you need to be, right? Just to reiterate, you need to have your goals. And then with your goals, your whole life needs to align with that. You need to time manage. Your whole life needs to align around that. Self-care, right? Your whole kind of aura, your life needs to ride around that. You really need to be leveling up in all these areas. From that point, your extracurricular hours that aren't IPAs, so your 8 to 8 or whatever you're going to work on your business, doing straight income producing activities, whatever that is not, then you're doing skill development. So after that point, that's when you start watching the YouTube videos of, you want to learn this, but do it with intent. Have like a list of things you want to learn for that day, and then just like dive deep into them. Don't fuck around. Don't get distracted by the random videos that you didn't put in at a previous day. I love using the watch later feature on YouTube. I'll find something that could be potentially interesting, and then after I'm done my workday, I'll go back through the watch list. It's like super easy. I know a lot of people say like networking super important too. Yes, it is. Basically, whoever you surround yourself with is who you're gonna become. That's like so simple. If you hang out with drug addicts, you're gonna be a drug addict. Hang around with bums, you're gonna be a bum. Like, these are just things. If you hang around with people who exercise all the time, you're gonna be in shape. Like, it's just part of it. So if I understood that earlier, right, I would be so fucking much further ahead. So hopefully you can take this advice and implement on something that I didn't implement on sooner. You need to be around like-minded individuals. Also, just to add on that, and this is more like friendship type thing, a little bit more selfish here. Your friends aren't going to understand what you're going to be doing, right? They might be interested, they want to make money, but you can't drag people up. They need to drag themselves up. Now, I tried to do this for so long, and I've only just realized this recently. I was always the guy to my friends, oh, come on, bro, let's do this, let's make money this way, let's try this, boom, boom, boom. And I'm constantly like, let's do this, let's work, we can get to this, right? But the problem is, you're dragging yourself up, and you're dragging someone else up. Bro, that is so much fucking harder. I tried to do this with multiple people. I still apply and help people out where they need it, but I can't be that guy anymore to anyone, nor should you be the person that constantly motivates people and tries to bring them up and get them to do their thing. They've got to bring themselves up, man. So focus on that. Focus on you. It's the most important thing. To summarize basically everything I'm going to talk about, everything that I did speak about, okay? I did only just cover these topics quickly. I wanted to just smash it out before my phone did die. Now, just to go over it again, main points are prioritize your goals, have your vision and your mission. Make sure you're fucking setting goals in writing. I've got my goals behind me on a board. Have it in writing. Know what your mission is. I didn't write goals down physically on paper for ages. Have them posted up so you see them. I used to write them in Notion or something, and then I would lose them, never come back to them, never see them. You need them in paper in front of you. You need to know what you're doing. 2, time management. Use Google Calendar, allocate your time wisely, only focus on IPAs. That is the most important shit. Watching courses throughout the day, whatever that does not matter. Fucking focus on the income producing activities. Self-care, go to the gym at least once a day. If you can't go to the gym for an hour a day, you're a fucking retard. Skill development, do that outside your income producing hours. Do it in the afternoons, do it at night, come back to it later. You don't need to be doing it between the hours of say like 8 to 8, right? This is your time to make income. Focus on income. Network, again, to cover it again, right? Network, hang around people that want to do shit, but don't try to bring people up. You need people that are already doing their own thing, right? And they're an addition to your life. You're not dragging them up. You're not trying to get them to do other things that they wouldn't normally do themselves. They need to be already on the mission. You need to be on your mission. And then it's like you can come together and be like a superpower, right? In your little network. You just want as much people doing the same shit as you're doing around you. And decision making, I guess we could add decision making on there, right? Decision making is, you don't want to be afraid to take risks, and you want to make the right decisions for your business, right? But really, decision making almost always comes back to the IPAs. So it always comes back to, does this make me money? That should be your decision like 24/7. Does this make me money? No. Does this help with my clients? No. Okay, cool. Get rid of it. These are the decision making processes you need to be. Because the biggest thing that I see, and I get caught up in as well, is procrastination. I'm like, oh, I've done this. But none of that produces income. Like, it's just shit. Like, it's not important. So these are the main things you should probably take away and try work on, and to the best of your ability, and focus on these. The sooner you understand these points, bro, you'll be light years ahead of the competition. It's not even funny. So yeah, hopefully that helped out. Hopefully you guys can capitalize on that. And if you have any questions or you want me to dive in on certain topics a little bit deeper, just send me a message, write it in the comments, whatever it may be, and I'll get back to you.